Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's Savannah taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground.
Just about set to go now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Jackson Ferris.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. Going one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Line drive. Makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Henry Urbina in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering is down low. It's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back now at Progressive Field. And today's starter, Domingo Ojeda.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Ramon. And we're back. And now the DH, Henry Crespo. That one missed. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Next to hit, Miguel Perez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Second inning here, no score. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Villanueva snags it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the back here in Cleveland. And now the right fielder, Jose Jimenez. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Swings through that one above the zone.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
The lefty fires. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Top of the third, no score. This one in the air right field. As this one sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Ryan Massey.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch misses. Massey hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year. Bounce to third. Wilson. Throws across the diamond. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here is Yorbit Vivas. Ojeda back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Cortez. First pitch swinging.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Righty delivers. Base hit, center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And
back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Buford Walsh. In the air, right field, and out number 1 on the grab. Jackson Merrill will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. All tied up here in game 4. Swung on, belted, flying after this one. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
he was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Fly ball down the line. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Crespo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nice job behind the plate there. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're midway in the fourth. The fourth game of the World Series. And now the DH, Walter Ha. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of a...
All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Miguel Perez. That's hard hit on the line. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Carlisle jumps out of the way of the first pitch. That one hit to right. Cortez moving under this one. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And now the right fielder, Jose Jimenez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Outside low. Now 1-2. Grounded to third, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Henry Urbina. Ferris back to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Henry Crespo. That one ripped. Boyer going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So up next, Miguel Perez. That's out to center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. And here is Leslie Carlisle, the switch hitter batting right. Swings through that. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Derek Clemente, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Benitez also getting ready. 2 outs. On the ground right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Jose Jimenez. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Here's a high chopper. And he grabs it, foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
And a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Derek Clemente.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rodriguez swings through it for strike one.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, here's the third baseman, Jacob. Wilson now into the game. Omar Montalvo. He's in at shortstop. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
1 strike.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate late here in game 4. Next pitch misses. That's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, right side. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Tom Kendall. Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
Just missed. The Guardians down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Tying run at the plate.
2-2.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. One down. So in now for Cleveland. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Greg Lundy gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the tying run at second. Lifted in the air, right field. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Oh, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The pitch. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
And ball 1. Wilson at second. Kendall on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Two on the way. And that's a strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Cleveland, here's the second baseman, Ryan Massey. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Activity in the bullpen. Will Lentz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Adolfo Benitez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Omar Montalvo stands in now and watches strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Henry Urbina now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Foul ball. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Acosta under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. At the plate, James Boyer.
Well, it's critical right here that
we go to the 9th, and now Henry Crespo. The pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is gone. And they add a run. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
they're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now, Miguel Perez. There's a strike.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good reload.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back homers, always a special.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Will Lentz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Boyer makes the play. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Jimenez. 1 for 3. There's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Noah Schultz getting ready to go. One out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's got a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So digging in, Ryan Massey. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Rodriguez around third. 1 run is in. He's in there. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, clearly he was ready to.
New pitcher on here, Sean Valdez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at second. Up the middle. Boots it. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now back, the center fielder, Henry Urbina.
So they're at the corners now. Henry Urbina digs in now. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the 9th. Hard ground ball, base knock. The throw in, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score. And we're back. And now it's going to be Sammy Estrada. The right-hander back to work. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And Estrada is out. And there's 1 away.
Third baseman, Jacob Wilson.
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Acosta in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That just misses. Ball 1.
1 and 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. The Guardians down to their final strike. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.